welcome to I'm back live, Sticky Bee Ideas, and we're talking to you today about the unseen entrepreneur. Now, I just want to share a few things with you about what this unseen entrepreneur is all about. Now, I'm Darcy from Sticky Bee, and it's the place to be because I make it super simple for you to brand you and connect with your ideal audience. And that's what this unseen entrepreneur is all about. So let me just put that little baby up so we can have some fun with it and take a look at what that's all about. Now, let me just, I've got to, I think, change my scene here, and we'll see what I'm doing here. I have part of my presentation in the front and part of it in the back, so let's try that. There we go. We're there. So, my personal style can best be described as I didn't know I was getting out of the car. And that's really kind of what a funny little style is all about. But what I want to talk to you about is being a dopamine dealer. And a dopamine dealer, like you're probably asking, well, what is a dopamine dealer? And let me just share that with you. A dopamine dealer is all about having a feel good hormone, and it gives us a sense of there we go. It gives us a sense of feeling good. It gives us a sense of feeling happy. It can motivate people, and it can get you to do something when you're feeling pleasure. So being a dopamine dealer is all about getting people to feel good, getting them to have a giggle, getting them to laugh. And the reason that you want to laugh, want to have some good giggles, is because we're all about trying to encourage our audience to have some mucho gusto, to have some energy. And it's all about encouraging our audience to purchase. So my big question to you today is, how are you encouraging your audience to purchase? And what's your style? Have you ever considered that? Have you ever thought about how you are making people want to purchase? Because this customer of ours, this audience, has been very disrupted in this post-pandemic with lockdowns, supply chain issues, political unrest, and the ongoing cost of living crisis. So when they've got all of these things, when your buying public has all of these monkeys on their back, and you want to sell them something, it becomes a bit of a challenge about how do you make that happen. So first of all, you've got to figure out what your style is and what you're bringing to the table and what kind of cures you might have to get them to open up their wallets. Because this audience of ours is feeling very disrupted. So they are, quite frankly, beside themselves. As I mentioned, with all of the things that are going on, they're going to be a little reticent to open up their wallet unless you're offering them a cure or an offer that can solve their problems. And part of solving their problems is getting them to giggle. And that's why I call myself a dopamine dealer because that's my entree into getting people to laugh, getting people to giggle. Because really, what we're all about right now is we're in the middle of a manure monsoon with a forecast of unsettled and scattered defecation discharge. So in other words, we're kind of caught in a shitstorm right now. And a lot of people just can't see their way out. Now, Betty, great to see you. Thanks for joining. So what we want to do is get people to kind of lighten up and feel good about themselves, because if we can make them feel good about themselves, what we have to offer them as a cure can help them get through this shitstorm that we're in. Because know this, folks, there's been a lot of research happening and a lot of people doing surveys, and the industries that are coming out are really, everybody's trying to talk about, can we figure out what's going on with the economy? Can we figure out what's going on with our customer? And quite frankly, I don't think anybody really knows for sure. But what the surveys say is that your audience is craving inspiration. So here's some of the numbers that came out. 76% of the global population are actively pursuing inspiration, and they're actively pursuing it rather than waiting for it to come. So imagine if you offered inspiration as part of your cure. Imagine if you listened to some of these queries that are coming out, and people are saying, you know, this inspiration doesn't necessarily require new experiences. It's just a new perspective. So it's a new way to look at things, because, quite frankly, everything's changed. And we can't keep doing it the way we've always done it before. And I have one more little, here we are. here we are, this is it. 84% of the respondents on this survey about inspiration said they are hopeful. They're hopeful that the future will bring inspiration. Now, what I thought was so interesting about this particular survey was they said that folks don't feel, let me just see if I can move over a little bit. Here we are. Folks don't feel they're getting this inspiration. So to me, that sounds like there's a big hole in what we can offer our clients. And if we can offer creativity and inspiration, then we are filling a need that the audience has. So just think about that for a minute. So when we get down to thinking about how are we encouraging a purchase from our audience in this post-pandemic era, they want inspiration, they want creativity, they want things that are new, they want, and it doesn't have to be big things, because really the big shocking truth about personal style is it's how you present yourself. And lots of people think that when you're selling something, it's just about the thing you're selling, when in essence, it's this whole enchilada of you and your content and your enthusiasm and the experience that you can offer, the creativity and the inspiration. So what we have to really think about is that when you come up with a personal style that actually can make someone giggle, that's your entree into having a connection with them. Because if I can make you laugh, suddenly we're in the same conversation. So what you want to do is help your audience have the confidence in the buying decisions that they make. And we have to approach this also very differently than we have always done before. Now, if you aren't seen, so I'm really working at putting a whole bunch of information and presentations together about what I call the unseen entrepreneur. Because no matter what style you have and how you present yourself, if you're not seen, you can't sell. You've got to be seen to sell. So remember that no matter what style it is, it has to be front and center, because no one will join someone who is invisible. So here's what I invite you to do, is to come and join me. I'm doing a big workshop next week called 21 Science-Backed, Influence-Packed Triggers. And I invite you to join me. So let me see. Here is the website to go to get to lock in your spot. Now this is uppercase and lowercase, and it is uppercase and lowercase sensitive. Grabbing for my words there. So I'll see if I can put this in the comments. And does that work? No, let me just see. I'll need to go online and put this in so you can just click on it. And so I'm just going to need a second here to pull that up. And here I am. And let me just, as soon as I close this down, I'll put this in the comments so that you can click right on the link. No, I can't do it from here. So I hope you'll join me in this workshop. I think we're going to have some, well, I know we're going to have a few giggles. And we're going to talk about these 21 triggers that you need to be using in your business to get seen. And this is a slightly different way to present your content and to present you as well. So I hope you'll join me, and I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of little quickies like this, hopefully a little bit smoother as the week goes on. Get back in the saddle again. And if you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to ask. And also, this is a free workshop. So, you know, the only thing you have to pay is attention, as they say. So hope we'll see you in the workshop, and see you in the weeks and the days coming. I'll be popping in and doing a few kind of little things to get you thinking about what your style is and how to be a seen entrepreneur. Take care, folks. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.